Today, I want to talk about something that's been dividing people lately. It's not about politics, not about war, it's about morality, about justice, about how we judge others, and when we stop being human. I found a post on Reddit that, honestly, made me think for days. The author isn't defending anyone, isn't shouting, isn't blaming. He's just asking one question. Can you still be a real feminist if you work with someone accused of abuse? And this isn't just a rhetorical question. It's a challenge to the whole system we live in. A system where one accusation is enough to socially destroy someone.
This is about Katy Perry and her collaboration with music producer Dr. Luke. If you're not familiar, Dr. Luke is one of the most famous producers in the world. But he's also the man that singer Kesha accused of long-term sexual and psychological abuse. She said he controlled her, manipulated her, and once raped her while she was under heavy anesthesia. This case became huge, but the court didn't find Dr. Luke guilty. Not enough evidence. And even though Kesha is a victim and her words are heartbreaking, legally, Dr. Luke is not a criminal. Now, here's the twist. Katy Perry kept working with him. She made songs about female power, about equality, about fighting toxicity, and then the backlash hit. Fake feminist, hypocrite, traitor to women. That's what people called her. How can you sing about strength while working with an abuser? They shouted. And then the author says, wait, what if he's not actually guilty? Yes, Kesha is a victim, but that doesn't mean everyone who gets accused is a criminal. We live in a time when accusation equals conviction. You haven't done anything, but you're already canceled, fired, ruined. But where's the presumption of innocence? Where's justice? The author reminds us, the burden of proof is on the accuser, not the accused, and until there's real proof, a person should be considered innocent. He brings up the terrifying story of Lorena and John Bobbitt. Lorena was the woman who cut off her husband's penis in his sleep. She said, "He raped me. This wasn't the first time. I just couldn't take it anymore." John said, "I never hurt her. She flew into a jealous rage when I told her I was leaving." And here's the question. Who do you believe? The court never decided. To this day, no one knows who's telling the truth. Now imagine, what if you were Katy Perry and your producer was John Bobbitt, accused but not proven guilty? Would you still work with him? If you did, would you be called a traitor? If you refused, wouldn't that mean you've already passed judgment? Here's the point. Supporting victims is right. Listening to them, believing them, helping them, that's sacred. But destroying someone's life over one accusation, that's not feminism. That's hypocrisy. The author isn't saying Dr. Luke is a saint. He's saying, don't judge until you see the proof. Because if we automatically believe every accusation, then tomorrow, anyone can destroy someone's life by just saying, they hit me, they raped me, they hurt me. And then there's no justice at all, just chaos where the loudest voice wins. Here's how the author sees real feminism versus fake feminism. Real feminism means you support equality even when it's hard, even when it doesn't benefit you. You believe in women's rights, but not at the expense of men's rights. You understand that abuse is wrong, no matter who commits it. Fake feminism is when you say women are saints, men are the enemy. You demand equality, but only when it's convenient. You want power, but not responsibility. And here's the irony. When a woman accuses a man, she's supported. When a man accuses a woman, people laugh at him. Where's the equality? The author brings up cases where female teachers raped underage boys, cases where women beat men, and no one believed the victims. But when a man does it, it's a horror, a crime, a disgrace. When a woman does it, oh, it was love. She was just in love. We live in the age of toxic activism. Now, it's not about what you did, it's about how it looks. If you work with someone accused, you're an accomplice. If you stay silent, you're a coward, a traitor. If you doubt, you're an enemy of progress. But where's room for reason, for evidence, for humanity? The author says, if Katy Perry works with Dr. Luke, does that stop Kesha from going to the police? Does it stop her from seeing a therapist? Does it stop her from telling her story? No, it doesn't. So Katy Perry isn't silencing victims, she's just not getting involved. And society is the one making the judgment. Imagine you're a singer. You have a producer. He's a genius. He helped you make hits. Then he gets accused of abuse. No court proof, but rumors are everywhere. What do? Keep working with him and get called a traitor? Cut him off and pass judgment without a trial? Wait for proof and get called apathic. There's no third option. And here's the truth. You can't demand perfection from others if you're not ready for compromise yourself. If we want a fair society, it must be fair to everyone, even the ones we hate, even the ones who are accused. I'm not defending Dr. Luke. I don't know if he's guilty, but I believe the court should decide, not the internet mob. I believe victims should speak and be heard. But I also believe the accused shouldn't become outcasts without proof. Because tomorrow, you could be the one accused, or me. And if society says, well, if you're accused, you're guilty, then justice is dead. So here's what I ask you. Do we have to completely reject someone just because they're accused? Or should we wait for proof, even when it hurts? Can you still be a feminist if you work with someone accused? Or is that exactly how you show real belief in fairness? Let me know in the comments. Let's talk honestly, no shouting, no hate.